And so therefore, everything should work out with the video release form. And that's this form underneath. So above that is your client intake form, or your confidential client health form. It goes over your name, date of birth, all the good stuff, emergency contact. Have you had a facial before? It even goes in depth to where there's a backside to where if you have any type of diseases, problems, but we're going to go over that in just a minute. Definitely have 2 pins. 1 pin might not work, so you always have a second as a backup. After that, and I know I'm going over things kind of quickly, but no worries, you can always rewind and look at this video again, over and over again. Put the lid back on. And then you put your face in here and it steams the face. Easy. This is a basic steamer. You don't need anything fancy. Remember, this is a basic facial. All the fancy stuff comes in later videos. So these are my 3, or actually 4 brushes that you can use. You can use a handheld little spinning brush, cleanses the face. You can use handheld, or you're mechanical, you're using it on your own softer bristles. And if you really need really soft bristles, silicone. Right? So then you have your mini, but this is bamboo bristle charcoal, very soft, very soft. Delicate skin, I would use this one. Your scrub. You only need a little bit of honey, a little bit, very little. That's all you need, because you only want to use a little bit. So let me show you. And then when you wash this off, when you wash off the scrub, your hand is like glowing. As you can see right now, it's glowing. But even when you wash it off, it's like that honey goes down into the skin, makes your skin glow. It's great for the face. So I'm going to show you guys in the video. I love this scrub. It's basic. You don't need anything crazy and fancy to go without. Just move on. So from there, you're putting the mask on. You're going to give somebody a nice warm massage. So that's why we have our warming candle, and we have our 2 torches. So the torches that we use, they're nice and easy. Take the cap off, and just like, see that? See how the oil immediately just saturates? So let's watch. So see how I warmed it up? A little bit goes a long effing way. See how gorgeous my skin looks now? It's like all glowing and dewy, like yay. So we use this to do our neck and shoulder and arm massage. I love it. You're gonna mess somebody's world all up with that in the best way possible. So after you give them a nice massage, I kind of end the session with moisturizer. Your moisturizer is something that everybody needs. I don't care what your skin is going through, who you are, whatever it is. Moisturizer is your best friend. I use a fan sometimes because sometimes doing a scrub or certain chemicals to the face, the Castile soap, anything else like that, can irritate even the most sensitive skin. Even these are basic sensitive skin type of products. People still break out for any little reason. So I use the fan to calm their face down if need be. But you shouldn't have to worry about that. This is just a bigger version of the torch, so it's just a bigger flame. That's all. You know, so like say you want to light the wick and just let your flame burn like that, then that's fine. Use the bigger one. So there's too much oil, so that'll probably burn itself out. So that's fine. But you only need a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. You always need your phone just in case an emergency happens, and you're good to go. Just press it, make sure it's on, make sure it's charged. Oh shit, look at my battery. Damn, I need to charge my damn phone. See, I got to be prepared. Then you always will need sheets. Sheets. Okay, so your sheets, make sure they're nice and clean sheets. I prefer darker sheets. I'm only using this for demonstration purposes, but, and this is just a headrest, or I'm sorry, your pillowcase. You always need a flat sheet, which is going to be the top sheet that the person gets underneath, and then the bottom sheet underneath that top sheet is the fitted sheet. So make sure they're clean, but I would choose something even darker than this, a dark blue, black, gray, darker than this, because any type of oil or stains can happen on here, and somebody would think that your sheets are dirty, but they're not. Getting oil stains out are kind of impossible, especially if they're silk like this. This is very nice material. It's going to stay in there, so be careful. Get darker sheets. These towels right here, these are just your wiping towels. I'm going to have one at the front of the table, and the other two are my cleansing, like my hot towels basically. So you need 3 of each. My preference is to use darker towels because, like I said, if you use any type of chemicals that can stain white, then it's going to leave a mark or stains, and they're like, oh, you got dirty towels. No, your towels are clean. It's just how easy is it's like saying, how do I get a wine stain out of a white carpet or anything white? Very impossible to do. Like, it's just impossible. That's why you use dark colored towels, because they won't show the oil stains or the chemical peel or the cleanser that you use, the scrub that you're using, because even a scrub can stain sheets and clothing. Be careful. I use darker towels. I'm just showing you what you can use. Next, you want to have a nice warm blanket for your client. This is my CP or C3PO fleece blanket that my godson bought me, and I use it for every client because it's nice and warm. It's from Star Wars, but you know, and so nice and soft to keep them warm, because I have a table warmer. This is a table warmer, meaning that, see how it has a power cord. This thing gets warm, it gets hot. So, and also have a trash can. Always have a trash can with you. But this table gets warm, but just in case this doesn't get warm somehow, I've had some table warmers where they're crappy and they didn't get warm and they were just terrible. You still need a nice blanket. Keep your client comfortable. Client comfort is the way to go. Now these items up here, the Milady's book, speaker, tissues, aromatherapy diffuser. You need hot water sometimes. You have your own hot water heater, or you may just need a hot tea. Somebody loves tea instead of coffee and all that good stuff. Have a nice little kettle pot that can warm up some water whip it up real quick. So I have these items here. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. You guys can see my basic setup here, my basic facial setup. This is all you need. This is all I need to do a facial. And to be honest with you, I can actually do a facial with probably half the table, or half on this side, half, whatever way you split it, I can still do the facial. So I'm just giving you everything that I do use if I have time. Time meaning I have at least 30 minutes or more. Now 25, you're pushing it, because say somebody wants you to, or they have a lot of bumps on their face, and you have to be careful to work around the bumps and acne.